Hey, it's Ellie, and here's what happened this week in tech. First off, crypto now has an S&P 500. Weird to think about, but they are pushing more and more towards making it a valid currency and investing platform. The CoinDex Bitcoin Price Index currently includes 148 tokens. Those are types of cryptocurrency, and it will expand and grow as more tokens qualify for their index. It not only helps you track the growth of each currency, but it also helps you understand what impacts the growth and decline of value. Apple made some major announcements this week, and you know that we have to talk about it. I especially want to talk about the things that impact cinematography and photography, but first let's talk about their updates to the Health app. So they've really improved the hardware on their watch to track more health data more accurately. They've also improved their software algorithms to track your health over time, help you understand early if you're at risk for different health conditions, and give you information that you can talk to your doctor about if you want to, but they now provide end-to-end encryption of your data, which means that only you can access it on your device. And even if it's uploaded to the cloud, no one will be able to decrypt it to view what it says unless you give them express permission. That protects all kinds of health information that could be collected by your watch, your iPhone, the Health app. No one has access to it. Apply that to whatever situation you might want to, but it's great to know. More importantly, for the general population, is the updated emergency features. So there's more detection if you're in a crash, if you're lost, if your vital signs get significantly concerning. They have improved ways for you to reach out to emergency and authority and even connect to satellite signals versus cell phone towers when you're in remote areas. Another feature that I personally like because I'm directionally challenged is that even when you're offline, your watch can plot different points along your route. Say you're taking a hike or traveling out in a remote area, so you can backtrack if you feel lost. And certain watch models also have an offline compass that will show you true north and help you navigate where you need to go. Now we have to talk about the iPhone's new and improved camera features. In addition to bigger lenses and more data collection, those are the pixels that they talk about, they improved their software to be smart about how it reads the pixels and the information that's being taken through the cell phone's camera and lenses. And they've improved their capture of those images. So the Apple Pro RAW gives you a hybrid. It's not exactly raw photography footage, but it's not exactly Apple's standard shooting profile either. They've enhanced their low light capture, but there are some more options embedded in the data that it captures to allow you to adjust and edit your photos and your video a little bit more than you were able to in the past. Is it superior editing to a standard cinematic camera or professional photographer's camera? No, it's not. I'm still going to shoot and edit on my actual real, professional cameras. But this is a great option if you're out in the field, if you're looking to capture things for your brand and you aren't bringing a photographer to every single thing you're doing. And it's going to be a lot of fun to play with as a professional because I really want to see how I can edit and adjust the photos and the video that I take on my iPhone. So once I get an iPhone 14, I'll let you know how that goes. If you have a Canon Cinema camera, they've released an updated firmware. I can't tell you much more because I don't have this model, but as always, you know it by now. I like keeping my firmware updated. You can check out more information about that using some details in my caption. The most impressive update with this firmware is that you can now use the C500 Mark II and the C300 Mark II in live environments, which is a great addition, especially if you're using it in a more live for TV setting. It also has some autofocus features if you're shooting in 100 or 200p. It has some face detection features for slow or fast shooting modes, and you can see 4 channels of audio. So that'll definitely improve your capture experience. Last week, Godox released a tube light, but I was in a hurry and I didn't mention it. This LED light provides you all kinds of colors. You can control it from an app or a radio signal remote control. And it's a nice long tube, so it can give you some really cinematic looks and feels with different colors of lighting. Are there a lot of alternatives to this over $400 light? Yeah, there are, but I think it would be cool to use, and they model it with a lot of lights, like lining a hallway, or even just 2 providing some counter lighting. Lots of creative options here, and I think it would definitely be worth adding to your arsenal if you're in a position to invest. If you're not, there are definitely some lower budget options that will give you the same look on camera. Shure recently won an award in film and television, and it's really wordy, so I'm going to read it off screen to you, but here's what happened. Their Axient digital wireless system was recognized as the winner in the engineering category by the Television Academy's 74th Annual Engineering, Science, and Technology Awards. Shure is really proud of this because this rack that allows you to use wireless microphones is reliable not just for recording but also for live broadcast, and that's a huge accomplishment because, as we all have probably learned following the age of COVID, wireless systems fail when you're live streaming. It just happens. So getting this award in the engineering category means that it's highly reliable, and if you're in a place where you need something like that on a regular basis, you should probably check it out. Okay, so I don't have Sony cameras, but they recently released a really cool feature that's, again, making me like, oh, do I really want to use Canon forever? I don't know. Here's what it is. It's an extension for one of their camera bodies that allows the lens to separate from the camera body so that you can move it closer to your subject. Now, if you already have apertures and zooms, why would you need this? Well, it provides some more flexibility. Maybe the operator needs to take a step back, right? It'll transmit 8K footage over 12 meters using a cable system. I think it's super cool. I'll probably invest in this technology at some point, so I'm excited to try it out. But for now, if you're a Sony user, the Venice Extension System 2 is what you need. Just do it for me. Do it for the Vine, if we remember that. Another upgrade is the Rode Go Wireless 2. This is a two-person wireless microphone system that's especially made for vloggers, YouTube channel people who are on the go. And the most important update is that it now records 2 individual audio files, which means that you get to edit each person's microphone capture separately rather than giving you one condensed file, and it just kind of is what it is. It also has a backup recording mode. And again, it's just really easy to use. It's a simple setup. Rode has been a huge friend to vloggers over the years, so of course this innovation is no different. That's it this week for News in Tech. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what I missed, and let me know what surprised you the most in the comments below. I'll see you guys on Tuesday for a new demo.